It's Online Biz Real Talk today, and we have an incredible subject for you with my incredible business partner, Paulo. Our subject today is how we help our business partners succeed above and beyond, how we support them. This is something that's very dear to me because I absolutely love supporting my business partners. I love seeing them succeed above and beyond. And we're going to tell you how we do that. So stay tuned. So yeah, I do these online biz talks on a regular basis to give people insight to what we're doing in the online world and how they too can succeed above and beyond. So yeah, why don't you introduce yourself, Paulo, and tell us a little bit about the subject.
Yeah. Hi, Georgia. Nice to see you. I know it's so late for you already, but thanks for doing this chat with me. Hi, everyone. My name is Paulo Paralejas. I was born in the Philippines, grew up in Calgary, and now I'm living here in Vancouver. And I've been a nurse for over 20 years. Still do the job right now, and I've been doing this business for over 6 years. And for me, this is a really great topic because a lot of people, and I mentioned this in our last talk, that a lot of people are not used to working where they're working for somebody else, and then now they're working for themselves in their own business. And this is a great topic to discuss as well, because I'm literally just trying to come up with a response with this gentleman who saw my paid advertisement on Facebook. And he mentioned how there's just so many false deceptive things that are showing up online and ads and stuff, and so they're not sure what's true or not. And so I'm about to respond to him and saying, like, because we use the word proven system, because it's a proven system that has been around for 7 years. It's a system that works. It's a system that has allowed us to help everyday people like you who are watching become successful in this business. And the reason why we help people become successful in this business is the mentoring. We are here not 24/7, but we're around, we're available, because it's just a matter of you sending a message to us once you've gone over the training. And if you're not sure where things are at, if things are confusing, if you need clarification, it's just a matter of sending a quick text to us by Facebook Messenger, or other system that we use is called Flock. Send it to us, sir, and we'll be able to happily answer that question. And we've created other community groups. I've joined, like, my business colleagues and Georgia's business colleagues who join groups, and there's other groups around there because we are global. And so you can connect with many people all over the world to also be your mentor, to be your accountability partner. So you're able to still stay on track with the business, because it is a challenge in the beginning. I'm not going to lie, for a lot of people. And so it's that struggle to stay connected. But as long as you stay plugged in, which we do within our business community, we have masterminds to help people stay connected, especially for the ones that are starting off. We have fundamental masterminds to just teach the basics of what it is to get your business up and running, along with our training. And then from there, we have our Wednesday weekly masterminds that talk about ways of, like, how to do a proper Facebook ad, how to create a more successful Facebook ad, how to create a successful YouTube ad, Google ads, etc. How to become a mentor, how to become a leader, how to change your mindset from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. So there's a lot of topics that we discovered to help people become successful in this business, which I love, because it's not just business focused. It's a well-rounded, I would say in nursing, we use the word holistic approach to starting a business, because in order to be successful, you can't just be successful in one part of the business. You have to be successful in your mind, your health, your business, and just the people that are surrounding you, and supporting you with this business. Because the other key thing is, you're going to learn that who you keep close to you as support system is the make or break of how you become successful in this business. So all those naysayers, all those people who are negative, all those people who are talking crap about you, talking stuff that about this business that they don't know because they don't have the knowledge, you need to cut those relationships off, or keep them as far a distance. By reach, you can still reach them by arm, but don't go for them for advice. Go for advice from your mentors, your coach, the people in this community who have been doing this business for many years, or who people are just starting off, because it's nice to connect with people who are at the same stages you of creating this and starting this business. So we are here regardless. We're here to support you, and it's really up to that individual to just reach out. Because I find, I don't know, Georgia, sometimes I get this comment from my mentees that I always, you're so busy. I feel like I'm bothering you. And I tell them, it doesn't matter. Send me a question. I will answer it. I'll get to it in a couple hours, 2 hours, but I will get to it and make room and make time for you by Zoom, by text, by phone call to help you out so I can get you over that hump that you're having with the training site, or just, if you're just not sure about how to proceed with an ad or or proceed with the business and so on. So that's what I do as a mentor. And yeah, I'll let Georgia talk, and she can explain to all of you who are watching what she does with her mentors to help them become successful in this business.
100%. Thank you for that. So I'll introduce myself. So I'm Georgia Williams. I've been in this business since 4.5 years, to those who don't know me. I started this business for a better lifestyle for me and my children, and I gained it. I am able to travel the world and still earn in the background. This is a real business that needs real time and real effort to be able to succeed. It's not a get-rich scheme. It's not a pyramid scheme. You have to put your time into it. You have to put your effort into it. You have to go through the training. A lot of people, feel like, you know what, I got it. I don't need to go through the training. I get the gist. But if you don't go through the training, you're not going to be able to see our expertise, like advice on how to create a winning ad and how you're going to boom to the top. Follow the training. We have the winning formula to make you succeed above and beyond in the online world. That just is the big segue to what we're talking about, how you have full support, and we're going to help you every step of the way to success. I'm a mom of 5, and if I didn't have the support I had, I probably wouldn't be where I am right now. So I want to give a big shout out to Paul and Helena, my coaches, who really supported me up until this day. And even though I didn't want to bother them, just like Paulo said that his business partners didn't want to bother him, I did not want to bother them. And I still succeeded, even though I didn't bother them. But I noticed a big change in my success when they started to be more involved. And they started to just ask me, do you need anything? We're here for you. Are you okay? How are you? And they've seen my little personal challenges in my life rather than the business challenges. They see me succeeding. But they asked me if I needed anything, and they was there for me. And then the closer I got to them, because they're very successful, the more information I got how to succeed even further than where I was then, and to succeed where I am now, and to be a great coach and a great mentor, and to learn how to support our business partners who are needing the support and who are shy to reach out and ask. Go ahead and ask them, see if they're okay. We're all human. We're all human, and we all, have feelings, right? No matter what we say, we have feelings, we have emotions, right? And it's just like Paulo said, it's kind of scary. It's hard in the beginning to start a business like this. And it's not so hard to, go through the business and create it, but it's more hard to just get used to the people, get used to the system, get used to going through training, bring this habit into your life. Okay, it's a new habit. So I understand that you may feel shy and you may feel a little bit nervous, and that's where we come in, and we bring you in like family, and we make you feel very comfortable. And it's just a simple little Zoom. We're on the Zoom. I'm helping you every step of the way. You start feeling more comfortable. You start getting to know me. I start getting to know you. And we find out what your niche is. We find out, in other words, what your brand is. We find out how we can brand you, what your favorite colors are, who you are, how we can literally make you to succeed above and beyond. This is something that will help you to succeed, is creating that brand, is creating, something personal to you. Okay. I really do see a lot of my business partners succeeding above and beyond when they're creating their brand, their colors, putting their personality into their business. And what we do as mentors and coaches is we help to bring that out. We ask you, like, tell us a little bit about yourself, or What colors do you like, or what do you like? Let's incorporate that into your business so that way you can brand yourself. So that way somebody sees something that is unique about your page, unique about your ad, so they can get attracted to it. And you'll notice you'll attract people like you that you'll have a connection with, that will continue to purchase your products, or that will become a business partner of yours, or whatever the case may be. So, yeah, I really feel that support is such a big asset to our business. And that's why we're so successful, because we have full support. If you don't give your business partners full support, you're kind of looked down in this business. That's the God's honest truth. You're supposed to help your business partners. And as coaches, we help them. And sometimes we get busy and everything. And our community understands and we understand. And you should understand. But at the same time, there's other people that is there to cover us when we're busy. And we let our business partners know, okay, I'm going away for a week or so, but you can ask in a chat, and our business community will answer the questions. Our tech team will answer the questions. Do this, do that. So you give them a little notice, but at the same time, we're going to help you every step of the way to success. And I know a lot of people say, oh, well, holding a person's hand and doing that every step of the way, how are they going to ever learn? Well, in the beginning, it's very, I feel very important for us to help you in that way, to hold your hand, because I've seen people just in general in the online world that they had no support, not in our community, but in the online world, they had no support and they failed big time. And they complained that they had no support. They complained that they felt like they was just thrown into a group, or just thrown, the business, and they don't know what to do from there. Okay. So I can understand that, because I had did a little makeup company in the past. Now, there's no way I'm gonna literally diss this makeup company, because they make incredible makeups. I still use them to this day. And there's no way I'm gonna diss the lady that literally was doing this. She's a business owner in here, because she's seen how incredible I'm doing. She started this business too. And not only that, she's super successful in her little makeup company. But at the same time, it took her a very long time. And she has her little thing. But when I started that, the back office, it was horrible. There was nobody you couldn't get in touch with anybody. It'd take you an hour to get in touch with someone. You needed a question. The training was so disorganized. It wasn't even proper training. It was more like, let's rev you up. That's what it was. I was like, this is, and the money that was being made, it was like, oh my goodness, how am I going to do anything with like $10 a sale, $5 a sale? I have to make a lot of sales. How can I make so many sales with this and make a living and support my family and literally work from home? So that was an example of what I see my business partners has experienced. So I understand, whoever's watching, I understand where you're coming from when you feel that you don't have any support from other companies, or you're afraid to come into this business because you won't succeed because you did other things in the past. I totally understand that. I've seen my business partners go through that, and I also went through that in that business. So that's why I decided that I'm going to make sure that I support my business partners. And I also feel that not only do I support them, but I'm bringing them into a business where you are going to make a lot of money with just one sale, where it would literally take a person, I would say 100 sales to make what we make, 50 to 100 sales to make what we make in one sale. And that's crazy. Because if I would have stood in that company, that's what it would have took me. It would have took me 50 to 100 sales to make what I make in one sale in this business. So it's a lot less legwork. It's a lot less reaching out to people. Like these ladies are hustling, okay? They're reaching out to people. They're doing online parties. They're doing offline parties. They're, oh, well, I'll give you 20% off on makeup if you do a party and you get 10 people, and then those 10 people get 10 people, and blah, blah, blah. And they're always doing these things and parties. And I'm like, that's too much for just, $40 for the sale. Like, if you think about it, you're doing all this work and you're not really making anything. You're putting like 3-4 hours into this and you're making like $30-$40 or $50. Like, that's like $10 an hour. That's the way I thought of it. I was like, if I'm going to go for something, I'm going to go for something big. And that's why I started this business. I was like, wow, there is so much money to be made in this business. Why didn't I see this before? Where has these products been hiding? Because this is exactly what I've been wanting in my life. So I'm a health freak, and these products are good for you. And they totally changed my life. Not only did they change my financial situation and give me the freedom to travel and be with my kids 24/7, but they also gave me the ability to be more healthier and to help others the same, to be more healthier and to help others to create an incredible lifestyle for themselves. When I say full support, I mean it. Because if I'm not there for you and I'm sleeping, because it's Barcelona time, you have hundreds of people that is ready to answer your question in all of these chats. Did you want to say something, Paulo?
Or just to say like me, because I'm 9 hours behind you. So.
Which for some reason we always catch each other. You wake up real early, so it's like, oh, good. This is the perfect time to talk to Georgia because it's afternoon there.
Yeah.
Because I noticed before we wouldn't talk in the morning like that. So yeah, like there's people that's always there helping you every step of the way to success. And what I really like doing, Amit is the one that advised me to do this, because beforehand we was just doing our weekly Zooms. So our weekly Zooms was, just Zooming and, giving people tips and everything. And then we started to see what people need most. They need a winning ad. And what do I do best? I create winning ads. So I decided to incorporate my tips and what I'm good at in my weekly Zooms twice a week, not just once a week anymore, twice a week. And what did I see? Boom, 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 boom. What did you see, Paulo? Buyer, buyer, buyer. Now my whole team is getting tons of buyers. You see a ripple effect. So twice a week, I help my business partners create winning ads, whether it's on Google, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. And I've been seeing so much successes. So it's funny that, you think that, okay, well, we can make an appointment. But when you're consistent, that's where consistent comes in. Consistency is key. Where I'm consistent with every Monday and Friday helping my business partners create their ads, there's a consistency going. And everybody's getting an ad created. And everybody's succeeding. And everybody's getting buyers. And everyone's getting checks in the mail. I see a big, huge movement in my business partners. So just allow us to help you. Be open to help. Be open to us creating your ads. For some strange reasons, sometimes people they start a business and they just disappear. They don't do anything. I know the reasons behind it. I know that they just get caught up with life and, they're upset. They're going through something. I understand. Okay, we're human. You can go through something. But the thing is, that saying, don't let go of God's hand. God never let go of your hand. It's kind of like your coach. Don't let go of your coach's hand or your mentor's hand, because they never let go of your hand. They're always going to check on you. We're always going to be there for you. And we're always going to help you every step of the way to success. Just don't let go of our hand. Stay in the chats. Show up to the appointments that we create for you, so that way we can build you your little business and, help it to grow into a 6-7 figure income monthly, let alone yearly. So, so far, I think I covered, what my favorite thing is, just like I said, helping people with ads and, making sure that they go through training and making sure they are staying plugged in. And don't worry about if you have children, or if you're in a noisy place, or if you're somewhere where, there's other people. Like, obviously you want to be in a quiet, private place if you need that to concentrate. But if you're okay and we need to get things done, just mute yourself and let's get it done. If you're worried about your background noise, just mute yourself. That's it. I do that all the time for my business partners. And I sometimes, honestly, I do mute them. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, there's a lot of background noise. I'm just gonna mute you real quick, just so I can concentrate, because I'm like that. I need to concentrate because I don't want to mess up on your ad. And I need to read things and stuff. So um, that's what I do. I'll create your ad for you. Just we'll Zoom and we'll screen share and I'll create your ad. The other thing is I like for you to see what I'm doing. I don't just create it in private and you're not there. I have to teach you. I have to learn you, so you can learn how to create your ads on your own. Okay. So I'm going to teach you a few times. Training never goes away. Training's always there. But I like to do one-on-one because it makes you commit to coming. You commit. I made an appointment for you. You're going to show up. You don't want to, not show up to your appointment. And there you go. We have a half an hour to an hour to solely work on your business. And you have support right then and there. It's just like going to the gym with a workout partner. Okay? You go to the gym with a workout partner, boom. That person is going to hold you accountable, right? I know I bug my son. I'm like, what are you doing? Get off your phone. When me and him go. Or I feel like, he's there and I feel like more comfortable. So that's the way you'll feel when I'm there. You'll feel like, oh, well, she's my coach, or Paulo, he's my coach, or any one of our business partners that this live is on, this replay is on. If it's a replay, they can help you and they're going to be there for you every step of the way to success. So did you want to add anything, Paulo?
Yeah, I just want to add in, like, it's, as being mentoring coaches for quite a while, and even like being a nurse, like I precepted many student nurses, but you just know the kind of person that your mentee is going to become. I can foresee it already when I talk to the person, when I chat with them. I can see their true potential, but they don't see it yet. And so what's exciting is like when they break out of that shell and they start doing more live videos, they start doing more ads, they're doing video ads, or like they just don't care anymore in that sense of like about worrying about what other people think. Because I think the biggest thing that holds people back to with this business is what other people think about them doing this business. But as you do the business, as you gain the support and mentorship from everyone within our community, you'll learn to just put up a stronger wall so that you can just bounce all those negativity things from reaching you and just keep moving forward. Because I find when you surround yourself with positive people who are successful in this business, you become successful as well.
100%. And I see myself do that. I see myself just worry about what people was going to think about me. And I realized, okay, nobody's going to put food on my table. Nobody is going to, at the end of the day, everybody has their own lives. You can worry about what people think about you, but why worry about them? Why worry about what other people think of you? Just be you. You're special and you're unique in your own way. Just be you.
Yeah, that's I was watching this thing and they're saying authenticity is the number one key thing of being on the online world, because that's where people truly gravitate towards, is authenticity. So I know Georgia mentioned about the whole branding thing too, and so when we teach people about branding, we tell you not to copy other people. Just be you, be your authentic self, because that's who you're going to attract, is other people that are similar to you. So it was an interesting video thing I watched yesterday about the authenticity.
That's pretty cool. It sounds like Simon Sinek. He always talks about these things. Yeah. He talks about being authentic and talking about your why. And a lot of people, this is another thing, is like a lot of people don't realize, like they're so caught up in just gaming or watching YouTube or whatever the case may be, or just they don't put their self to watch productive things. You know, if you start watching productive videos and inspirational videos, guess what? Something special happens. Your mind changes. Your focus changes. Like, okay, watching these right now that you're watching. If you're on here, I'm sure you're getting inspired. I'm sure you like these and these are beneficial to you. I hope and I pray that we are bringing some type of productiveness and benefit to your life. Because there's so much information we have, and it's hard to just bottle it up all in these lives without going over, you know, the time frame and, you know, keeping people here so long. That's why we have a workshop, by the way. But yeah, there's a lot of things in the online space, just Google, YouTube, that could really, really, really benefit you. I was just talking about how I learned so much how to make a really good Google Sheets, you know, little tax kind of accumulation and just having everything properly organized. And I just Googled things like, how do you do this? Or how do you do that on here? And I just Google it, and a short, small little 1 minute video is showing you all these things. You are more, how can I say it? Everybody in this world is a lot more capable than you think. Okay? Go on. So you want to say something? Oh no, I'm drinking some water. What I want to say is, unfortunately, the world wants to keep you below. The system, I should say, wants to keep you at a certain level, when meanwhile you're supposed to rise very, very high. But they want to keep you at, you know, where they abuse at. They want to make sure they can view whatever you're doing. Okay? But the thing is, our potential is so great. Okay? You can do anything you put your mind to. Believe me. Hi, Gabrielle. Gabrielle saying, that's my situation. God bless you. And she's like, exactly. So I've seen this. I've seen this over and over and over with myself, where I thought I couldn't do something and I did it. That, oh, give me a second. I'll be right back.
I can just continue. Yeah, so even with myself, I've seen my growth in this business over the past 6 years has been tremendous in a way that I went from person who was had the worst stage fright ever. I've been dealing with it since elementary years, to the point now I'm able to do these live business chats. I'm able to go on other business colleagues, business pages, and get interviewed by them to help support them, and as well to get over my fear of stage fright. So there's been a lot of personal development once you get into this business, that I know that I'm not the same person I was 6 years ago. And every month, every couple months, I find that I'm a different person because I'm pushing myself. And you'll find when you join this community, when you start doing this business, you'll do the same thing as well. And I've seen several people, who are doing these live business chats with us. I've seen their growth over the last year, and it's been amazing to see how they're changing. And I mentioned that earlier. Like, I love people growing, people adapting, people changing to become the better person that they are now. And we're here to provide you those tools, along with being successful in this business. And with this business being around for over 7 years now, this business system, it's been tried and tested. It's a proven system. It's been around, and it's global. And the other thing too I want to mention is that don't let your language hold you back. So a lot of people ask us if can I do this business if English is my second language? And yes, of course, you can do this business if English is your second language, because although a lot of all our training is in English, there's a little tool that you just add in that will convert a lot of our video training into the language that that is your first language. And as well as you can connect with other community members who speak your language as well to get support from them alongside the support you get from your mentors and coaches. And then the thing too is being global. Like, I mean, we've got initially when we started, it was just within North America with this whole business system, but it's expanded to all continents now. We've got, people from Africa, we've got people from Vietnam, from India, from all over Asia, all over Europe, all over Mexico, South America, you name it. There are people everywhere in the globe that you can connect with and allows our business to be successful. And being able to, yeah, it's just been great to be able to provide support to people who are able to sorry, I just got distracted by ideas. Yeah, to provide support to people who need it. And as Georgia and myself doing this business, I love sharing my knowledge. I love helping people because I don't want people to go to experience the same mistakes that I have or Georgia has, because you don't have to. We're here to support you. And even alongside our masterminds, there are thousands of people who are there to teach everyone else in the community of what not to do, because they've done it, they tested, they tried it and said, you know what, that doesn't work. This is what worked for me. And this is what I'm passing this knowledge on to you so that you can be successful. So a lot of the things when I started 6 years ago wasn't in the training, but it is now. And so people who are starting now are going to be steps ahead of where I was 6 years ago when I first started, which is really great. Georgia, I was just mentioning how with us, like the leaders in our group passing on their knowledge, that when we started, like when I started 6 years ago, you started 4 years ago, we didn't have as much of that in our training, in our masterminds, but now we have so much knowledge that we're pulling together that we're passing on to all these new business owners, that they're able to be steps ahead of us because they're not making the same mistakes that we made in the past.
Was you reading Delia's message?
No, I was reading part of it and I got distracted. So.
Yeah, I seen that you got distracted because I came on when you said that. So it says, so true. Took me some time to break through the fear of being on social media, but so happy to be here in this biz. You guys are amazing. Okay, so Delia, you're amazing. And Delia is one of my business partners. She's originally from Romania and she's in Kelowna right now, West Kelowna, where I just came from, where I pretty much still have my everything there, but I'm long vacationing here in Barcelona. So just enjoying life. Delia came into the business and she started slow. And she went away for a little bit because she was taking care of her family, her mother and father, and she moved from Alberta into Kelowna. And she came back with a boom. She got buyers and she's just growing and she's made such incredible ads. And I'm really shocked because I'm like, how are you so good at this business? And she's like, well, I remember everything from before. And she's even more incredible. And she's going through her training. So um, you're welcome, Delia. You're so amazing. You should come on real quick and give your testimony. The links in the team integrity chat. I'm gonna bug her when I saw it. But I'm super proud of her. And there's literally when I first started this business, all we had was Facebook. All we had was Facebook training. And then I went through I bought a course. It was like $30. I bought a course to learn how to succeed on YouTube. And then our training came out with YouTube, and I just went through our training at the same time. I was like, and then I boomed to the top, and now I'm on LinkedIn, booming to the top, and Instagram, and oh my goodness, you name it. I'm on every platform. I'm doing all free ads. So you can do paid ads and you can do free ads. I like to advertise where we have financing or we're advising on financing for people who want to purchase the products. Our products are high end that convert into high revenue. Let's just put it like that. You can make 2-3 months worth of salary in just one sale. Okay. If you feel like this is something that you want to look into and you're like curious, what is this? What is the products? What is the system? What is the business plan? All you need to do is watch our free workshop. And our free workshop is in the links above. If you go to any of our business partners or our links above, you add your name and your email. And after that, you'll see the free workshop right away. I host it. Or one of them, Paulo, is on the webinar. He's a panelist giving his testimony. If you want to get started, that's your first step, is watch that free workshop. And after you're done watching that workshop, just message us and we'll give you further directions. And you can also come into our Earn Online Academy. How many videos again? Is it 17 videos you said?
I think, yeah, there's about 17 videos that are only about 20 minutes long altogether. So it's a very impactful 20 minutes because it gets all the frequently asked questions that you probably are thinking about and want to get answers to, that we answer them. And if your question's not there, then feel free to just message one of us and we'll be able to answer your question.
Yeah, 100%. And Delia is saying, I will next week. My sister just arrived again. Aw, lucky you. You get to spend time with your sister. Well, I'm calling my sisters here to Barcelona. Let's see if they come. I said, come here and you can have free rent, come stay in this big, beautiful house. So thank you, Paula, for coming on. Anybody who's watching, you're going to have all the full support you could possibly ever want and desire, and probably will feel overwhelmed with the support because you're like, what do they want from me? And it's like, nothing. We want you to succeed because a lot of business partners are like, oh, okay. I even felt like one business partner was trying to just like get out of a Zoom that I was trying to help them with. I'm like, I'm available. Oh, if you're busy, I'm like, no, I'm available. Oh, I said, no, I'm available. Let's do it. And then I got them on and I set them all up. And I was like so happy. I was like, oh, finally, I got them on there. They were trying to get out of it. So you're not going to get out of it with me. We're going to help you every step of the way and we're going to set you fully up. And that person is so happy. I know that person is so happy. Okay. I'm not going to mention any names, but I know that person is so happy they had that Zoom with me because they got all set up and their fears, okay, was totally, just the acronym for fear, which is fears. Fear stands for false. Okay, so F is for false. Events is for E. E is for events, and A is for appearing, and then R is for real. False events appearing real, and it's not real. Okay, your fears are just something that's scaring you. Okay, and a lot of people think that I don't want to start this business because I'm scared I'm not going to be able to succeed. Well, it's not true. If you put your mind to it, you will succeed. You're the only one that's going to make you not succeed by avoiding the Zooms, not going through the training. Everybody has the same formula, the same business plan, everything, and it's not over populated. Believe me, we're worldwide. We can advertise anywhere, billions of people in the online space. And you're advertising, okay, to billions of people worldwide. All you need is just one or two people to purchase your products in order to make a complete living online, which is crazy. Think about that. All right. Did you want to add anything else before we go, Paulo?
Other than, I know we mentioned with our live information webinars. So those are every Tuesday, Thursdays at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So it's the weekend now. So if you do sign up, just watch the replay video if you don't want to wait. And again, the Earn Online Academy is free to join. We created that several months ago. And it's just for people to be able to do their due diligence some more and be able to get more information about how this business system works. And then from there, if you have any questions, just let us know. So that's it. But yeah, it was great chatting about this topic, Georgia.
All right. Thank you. All right, guys. We'll see you on the other side. Bye. Click that link, add your name and your email, and you won't be disappointed. You'll see the free workshop and you'll see how you can get started and what we set you up with at website, sales funnel, everything that's needed. So thank you, Paulo. God bless everyone. See you on the other side.